Evening, folks. I am back with some more Novum stuff, of course. Whoops. Sorry. Quickly. Maybe bring that down just a little bit. So, real quick, just want to explain a little bit of the plan that I have. So, I have an idea about what I want to do next. And as you could tell by the title, it's going to be going for some plucking type sounds. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I already have some samples already set up to put in here and to kind of process. The last time I did a bass and the keys, and I didn't really like the keys sound, but hopefully I have a better source for what the pluck is going to be. And maybe I'll use a mix of different samples for a couple different plucks. So I'm going to see how that works out on here. And what I also want to do, what I also want to point out is, excuse me, sorry, is, I forgot. I completely forgot what I was going to say. I realized that I want, I have a group of samples that I'm pulling from to make a lot of these presets, because I do kind of have a plan to release the presets, and I think I have to release the samples with them as well, because it's not completely linear. Like, it's not like a linear software where if you put something in, it's going to save all the information. You don't actually need the source anymore. I think it's non-linear, where you still need the source sample for the preset to work. I'm not sure though. I haven't. Actually, I could maybe do that real quick and test it out, but I don't know how much that's gonna delay what I want to do here. Well, let's quickly check. Actually, kind of want to see if that's gonna work. Let's move all of this into there. Actually, you know what? I don't know how much that's gonna actually like ruin things, so I'm gonna do that after to see if it works. But the thing that I wanted to point out is that I wanted to I have a lot of samples in this group that I'm pulling from to make these sounds in, but I want more samples, and so I'm gonna spend some time actually making some of these samples during the week, during the next couple weeks. I don't know what the extent of it is going to be, but that's kind of what I want to do next as well. So here I go. Without further ado, let's go into this. And what was the sound that I wanted? I think it was this one. Let's decompose that. Yep. That's not the sound. Huh? No, hang on. Start. Oh, there we go. It is that. Huh. Okay. Think a lot of things are kind of moved around because I'm using the same preset as the... Let's bring that down. Hear what that sounds like. What is this? All right. Hang on. I'm playing too much in C. I need to change that. I need to change all of that. What's this one? Ooh, very bright sound. High pitched. It's not transposed up, which is strange. Oh. What? Oh. Okay. I keep forgetting that I do that sometimes. Super quiet. Oh, whoops. I think that's the whole sound. There we go. A fifth. Well, we're kind of getting a little bit of a pluck there, but overall the sound is still a little soft, especially in the beginning part. The beginning part. So make that a little bit more pronounced so that it's not so quiet. Same thing with this a little bit, I think, would be cool. I'm not sure exactly how to make it. I'm not exactly sure how to make it punchier at the beginning. Might have to go into the effects for that. what's the LFO for? This is for stereo or size, speed. For which? Size, speed. I'm not sure which one that's affecting. I guess overall size and speed. Oh, it's probably for if it's linked. Maybe. That's density. Let's remove these for now. These are not, they don't seem to be affecting anything. I think overall this should... If only it didn't clip. Actually, what is this? Okay, both of these... Oh, hang on. Not quite the same. Doesn't have quite the same impact. It can kind of work, maybe. That one maybe, but... What if I were to also... No. No, that doesn't work. Or, what if I were to... It's an interesting kind of reverse type of thing. But for some reason, it's not active all the time. So, is it this, maybe? Because I've noticed I've had a little bit of panning going on in the sound. Maybe another ADSR. Let's get rid of these for now because I am not using them. Okay. I think it's a little bit... Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling this one either. It's getting closer. Like I thought it was kind of an interesting idea to kind of reverse track the distortion here with this ADSR by but I'm still having something weird going on with the panning. So what effects do I have? I have clouds and shimmer. I mean, that can also help to remove some of this because I don't need that. Eesh. Okay, so, oh, that's off. That's just fully off. And then let's go over to the filter. Maybe I'm onto something. Let's go back to, I want to go back to the core sound and figure out how to fix this or get this. Hmm. Hmm. I'm going back. Let's just turn this off for now. It's this one. This one right here. A little bit of a crunchy kind of noise going on. So let's change it. I think it might be because of the timbre I changed it to. All right, going back to the filter, bring that down. Hmm. Yeah, I may have to work on that some more. I'm not too sure how I feel about this, but let's oh, hang on. Just quickly save that as something. Okay. Now I'm gonna do another different sound. Use a different sound in here. So just real quick, I'm gonna preview something. Oh, this one might be loud. Actually, this one might actually be pretty loud. Oh, that one's kind of interesting. Definitely has a lot of pulse. A lot of pulse width going on in the sound. Let's bring it up an octave. Still not quite enough though. Let's hear what each of these sounds has. What have you got? What have you got? What are you about? Okay. Change you here. Ooh, alright, I like that already. Kind of like that one. Hmm. Why is there that interval there? I don't remember hearing that in the sample. I didn't hear that, not the fifth, the fourth below. Hmm. All right, let's listen to this one. Oh, that's quick. Ooh, very noisy, very chunky in there. Hard to hear, but it's there. Hmm. All right, I'm going to make the decision and keep this one off because I can't find a timbre that works for that. Same here, maybe? No, maybe not. That kind of sounds cool. I'm wondering why it still has this kind of stereo panning effect going on, even though I have the jitter down, I have the pan dead center, but it's still periodically like the sound is kind of bouncing around in left and right to me. So I'm not sure why that is. It's kind of a little bit of a better pluck sound. Ooh. Turn the distortion back on. It's actually kind of a cool little bass sound, actually. If it doesn't end up being a pluck, could work as kind of a bass. It's kind of interesting. Oh, there's the pluck. That's the sound that I want. Hell yeah. Actually, I wonder, how would this go in mono? I don't know. Probably best to have that in mono if I use it as a bass sound more than anything. Okay. All right. Well, I kind of made something that works so far. It's not that it's necessarily going to be totally done in this state, but yeah, Novum isn't just the ambient pad maker for our granular stuff. You can also do things like that. And actually, the wildest sound that I made that I managed to do was that drum sound from couple ones ago. I think it was 2 Novums ago. I think 2 Novums ago. I did a kind of a fake sort of synthy drum percussion type sound. Nice. All right. Get some water. Mm-hmm. Save this. Okay. And then we're going to go listen to another sound. Whoops. All right, hang on. All right, I'll be right there. I'm just finding a different sample. Something interesting. Something different from the usual fare of single notes and stuff. See if I could do something interesting out of that. I mean, maybe I can. Maybe I can't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So, let's do this one. I don't know if I want to do a pluck with this one. I don't know. I don't think that'll work. Ugh. Yeek. Sounds very strange indeed. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe... Alright. I've decided. We're doing this, and then we're going to bring that sample back in, and we're going to use... See what we've got here. Okay. All right. Okay. So, all right. I'm going to work with this one a little bit more. But I'm definitely going to change some things around. Let's listen to some of these individually. Listen to this one. Thankfully, nothing is linked pretty much, except for this, which I'm not going to use. Start here, here, here. What does that sound like? Yeah, that's not just you. I can barely hear this. Ooh. Oh. God damn it. I'm back in the... Well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I couldn't hear that anyway. Does not matter in the slightest, because I couldn't hear it. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna keep that turned off. And I'm just gonna go into here. I think. Yeah, the big sound part is right here for this one. So that's where I'm gonna keep those nodes focused. Maybe add some of this down here. These teeth. Those little molars and stuff. If I were to extend that, how does that sound now? Your speed is slow, but not. Let's see what this sound is all about. Ooh, very dark down sound by comparison. Downed. Very dark downed. Very grain heavy. Let me turn off the effects for now. Just want to hear it without it. This is what the granulator's doing. A lot of the sounds that I have here are kind of drowned in effects, so it's hard to hear like what the actual raw sound kind of sounds like before you add in things like reverb and delay and stuff. It's interesting, there's two notes going on at the same time there. Kind of like a conflicting rhythm kind of thing going on. It's a very weird sound, but it's kind of usable. Now, what is this one? What is this one all about? Interesting. This one's interesting. Okay. Do you want to bring the density down? Because there is a lot going on here, and it's... Okay. There's a lot going on here, and it's kind of hard to keep track of, like, all these things going on. So you do this. So I think I may have, like, turned the note into something else. Oh, this note is the second note. The note that you're hearing here. Second note of this. It goes doom, 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 doom. This one has doom, doom. Oh, but it also has doo. Is it tuned differently? Actually, let me check. It's not. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. $12. Okay, that's an octave. I was wondering about that, actually. Makes no difference, or doesn't make no difference, but it makes very little difference to have synthify on, so I'm going to keep that off. What was the first sound again? I can't remember. I think this was the one that was too quiet. Yeah, because I can barely hear that. It's very rough. Very rough sound now. Now that I'm listening to the whole thing, it's not the greatest. Some of these parts together were great. Like these two. That one, not so much. Actually, I need to revisit this one. It's a bit crunchy, actually. It's kind of a mess right now, but let me turn this... Let's turn the effects on, actually. How does that sound? Okay. I'm gonna change these two sounds, I've decided. I've decided they don't fit with the rest of it. That could work. But now this whole thing is sounding a little weird. It's a little better. Just a little bit. Maybe this is better dry. I don't know. Yeah, honestly, I think it might be better if it stays dry like this, because I can't hear... I can't hear the effects on this and thinking it improves the sound, even though part of the whole Novum package is about having effects on your sounds. Like this one, personally, just sounds like it's better to be... It's better to be without the effects, or at least not the effects that I have on here, but what are some of the other ones? I have phaser, chorus delay, just normal reverb. I don't know. Maybe. Comb. Actually, let's try comb. Let's just see what we can get with this. Ooh, that sounds kind of cool. I'm gonna LFO that, I think. Make it a little bit more of a subtle effect. There we go. No, that's actually interesting. And that's extreme. Maybe a little too extreme, actually. Here it is, just in there, a healthy amount. It sounds both like a phaser and a pitch shifter. This is why comb filters are so cool. They're so cool, man. I like them. I like them a lot. I actually don't use comb filtering too terribly much in my stuff. Should use it more. I mean, only if I can find actual applications where it makes sense to use it. All right, save that. Calling it weird. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm calling it weird. And yeah, I'm out of ideas tonight. Sorry. So I'm also gonna be calling it here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more sample work for, you know, sourcing new sounds that I'm gonna make in this before I come back to it. So I think that's what my plan is for the near future. From our projects based around this that's what I'm thinking of doing, because going through a lot of the samples that I have, I'm like, "Ugh, a lot of these sound very similar. So I need a bigger variety of source sounds before I can jump into this. And yeah, and then I think I'll revisit it at a later date, some other point. So yeah, that is what I've got for now. And I'm going to leave you to the rest of your Tuesday night. And have fun, whatever it is that you're doing. Thank you for popping in. If you popped in, had fun. That's cool. I like that you have fun. I like having fun. I would like more people to have fun. Thank you for popping in. And as always, have a good night. Bye bye.